All right, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, NAF Atsugi. Captain Steve Lehman here, CO, NAF Atsugi. Welcome to the Captain's Call. We have our wonderful stand-in CMC down at the other end. Senior Chief, how you doing today?
I'm doing well, sir.
Good.
Yourself?
Well, good. Well, thanks for filling in. Well, Master Chief Wilkins is off getting his head expanded at a CMC's conference in the CONUS. We're very happy to have you on the show.
Thank you, sir.
Well, good. Well, we're in Building 22 here at NAF Atsugi. Probably my favorite building. Although it's not the greatest building on the base structurally, it does house the most important people, in my opinion, anywhere on the base, and that is our wonderful security department. We are very happy to be here today, and we have a wonderful sailor with us today, and that is MA3 Nicole Thompson. How you doing today?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
Good. I am very happy to have you here. So recently you had a little promotion ceremony, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So those little insignia on your collar are brand new. How's it feel?
Feels pretty good, sir.
Good, good. So just a week ago, she was MASN Thompson. Now she is Petty Officer MA3, and we are very happy to have her here. Just so happens that you were selected as the Sailor of the Week before you made Petty Officer, so this is actually pretty good timing here.
Yes, sir.
Outstanding. So she's from Utah, a long ways off, and doing a wonderful job out here at NAF Atsugi. So MA3, please tell us, what's an MA do in the Navy, and what do you do here in security? What are your responsibilities?
Well, sir, as a MA, we're in charge of base security. We do patrols, we man the gates, we enforce the Navy regulations, the civilian regulations for clothing policy, we enforce traffic regulations as well, sir.
Roger, and you show up at all the medical assists, right? Anything that comes into our medical or security dispatch. You guys are absolutely everywhere.
Yes,
You're
sir.
patrolling the perimeter and keeping the bad guys out, and doing what we have to do on the base to keep good order and discipline. You are the eyes and ears, and you represent the law here on the base.
Yes, sir.
And that is a tough job.
It is a very tough job, sir.
Yeah, so you guys get trained in weapons handling. So we have teenagers out there, just out of high school and A school, and with very much responsibility at such a young age. I really admire security department, the MAs. I think it's the toughest rate we have on the base here. So thanks for doing all you're doing, and congratulations on being a petty officer. And it's often bigger and better things. So welcome to the show.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, lots to talk about today. So Senior Chief, if you could kick us off today.
All right, sir. News topics. Theme night at the Golf Course Restaurant. The Golf Course Restaurant is now offering themed cuisine specials. Each week will be a different type of dish for lunch and dinner, customized at our chef station especially for you. These dishes will be served for lunch Monday through Friday, for dinner Monday through Thursdays. Check the NAF Atsugi MWR Facebook page for the June schedule.
Corner Pocket Facility Refresh. The Corner Pocket in Building 77 is getting a fresh coat of paint and will be closed from June 9th through the 12th. During the closure, movie ticket sales will be available at Cinema 77 concession area.
Okay, we have a first-time driver's license class. Atsugi will be hosting a first-time driver's class on June 12th through the 14th for personnel without a stateside driver's license. The training will run from June 12th and 13th from 4:30 to 7 p.m. all day on the 14th. The course will be held in the Safety Office Building 146. Cost for the training is $300 or 30,000 yen and is open to all SOFA personnel. For more information, go to http://driver.jp, or even easier, call 080-6515-9897 for information.
CSAD Bike Ride. On June 20th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., the Coalition of Sailors Against Destructive Decisions, CSAD, is planning their first Bring Your Own Bike Ride to Shonan Beach Park. Register now through June 18th by contacting QM2 Drain at tiffany.drain@fe.navy.mil or calling her at 264-3188.
Summer Safety Campaign. We have now entered the 101 critical days of summer, so the NAF Atsugi Safety Office would like to remind everyone to safely enjoy their off-duty summer activities. Check out this week's Skyrider for more information on staying safe this summer. We also have a shout-out. We'd like to give a shout-out to Jasmine from Shirley Langham Elementary School for winning the overall trophy for sports stacking with a combined time of 20.981 seconds. The tournament was held on May 24th with stackers from Tokyo International School, Aikigo, and Atsugi.
Last but not least, we have a base-wide power outage starting at 11 p.m. for civilians, 2300 for all the military out there, starting on the 7th of June and will last until 0700 on the 8th of June.
Okay, so the reason we do that is so we can get all our contractors together, work on our substations, work on our critical equipment. Better to plan on our power outages than having something come up unexpected and having to fix it.
Yes.
Having to get the money, having to get the contractors. Much better this way. Hopefully it'll be kind of cool this weekend, and it won't be too much of an inconvenience. Go to bed early, wake up a little late, and you guys won't know a thing. So one note on that, please turn your air conditioners off and any of your heavy loads, so that when the system does turn back on, we don't crash the system with that big heavy load as it starts right back up. So just a reminder, turn everything off that you can before you go to bed that evening. And other than that, I think we've got a quick break coming up with MWR. Thanks for tuning in for the first part of the show. Lots more to come, so please stay tuned and we'll be right back.
Registration is open for summer swim lessons. Stop by Central Registration at Building 3250 or call 264-3588 to sign up. Free swim level screenings will be available at the outdoor pool June 17th through the 20th from 2 to 5 p.m. Come join us at Atsugi Lanes and celebrate the start of summer break with $1 games and shoe rentals for all school-age kids and youth. Sign up before Tuesday, June 10th for the next Parents' Night Out. Childcare will be offered from 6 p.m. through midnight on Saturday, June 14th. Call 264-3588 for more information. Join us at the Golf Course Restaurant for our new themed cuisine dinner specials. This new dining choice allows you to customize your entree by combining different ingredients at the chef station for a truly unique dinner. Join us nightly, Monday through Thursday every week to try out a new cuisine. Hi there. Before you start riding, you need to go over a few rules first. All personnel at NAF Atsugi are required to register their bicycles. Once registered, you will receive a 4-digit serial number and a decal to be placed on the right front fork. Where do you go to register? Great job! Safety equipment is very important when it comes to bicycle safety. It is always a good idea to have a front headlight and a retro-reflective vest for nighttime riding. However, your number one safety equipment is your helmet. Which is the correct way to wear a helmet? Good job! Almost done! It is important to remember when riding on base, and especially out in Japan, that the law says you must ride with the traffic. Which picture demonstrates this? Try again. Congratulations! You are now ready to ride. Please be safe, and if you have any questions, please call 264-4446.
Okay, welcome back to the show. This is part 2 of our captain's call today. Captain Weeman here, Senior Chief Holmes down there filling in for CMC Wilkins, and our sailor of the week this week is MA3 Nicole Thompson. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you, sir.
So you're from Utah.
Yes, sir.
So not a lot of Navy there in Utah. I know there's some Air Force there in Salt Lake City, and some other things going on. So what made you join the Navy?
My grandfather served in the Navy during the Korean War, and we have a big history with my family serving in the military. So
that's awesome.
kind of wanted to carry his torch for him. So.
Wow. That's one way to really honor your family member. That's terrific. So for the folks back in Utah or anybody here, you got a couple seconds here to say hello, and know that you're a movie star today, and the floor is yours to say hi to anybody that you'd like to say hello to.
I'd like to say hi, everyone back home in Utah. I love you guys. And hey, everyone in Charlie's section, best section in security, I think.
That's awesome. Yeah. Well, so MA3 is doing a great job, and for those back in Utah, yeah, she's a long ways off, and but obviously she's doing remarkable things here in our forward deployed naval forces. She's over here deployed in support of U.S. national interests and keeping Japan safe and keeping the United States interests, well at hand over here in the Far East. This is where it's happening. Just got to open up the paper and see where the president or the SecDef or the CNO is going, yes. And chances are one of those three is in the neighborhood, and that's for a good reason, because this is where a lot of things are happening. So. MA3, thanks for doing a great job out here. Charlie section, hoorah, and you guys doing a great job, and it's wonderful to have you on the show. And let's take care of some concerns and BZs.
First concern, Captain, is for environmental, and it goes. My 3-year-old daughter was playing at the park outside the Child Development Center when a raven attacked her, leaving a scratch on the top of her head. It drew blood, but did not require stitches. I have seen ravens diving at children before. However, they are becoming bolder and now causing physical damage to children. Not to forget the fact that my daughter is now terrified to play at the park.
Okay, so yeah, this is no joke. If you have been to Atsugi before and you see the birds here, they stepped out of the land of the lost. Some kind of prehistoric raven descended upon Atsugi. They are very large, very powerful, yes. And they are not afraid of humans. They are so I could see where this could happen. We have taken a look at this. It seems to be somewhat of a trend about this time of the year in the springtime, that they may be either mating or some kind of something, but it is a trend over the last couple of years. We're going to look at one way to try to remove them from the base, but they are indigenous to this area, especially the mountains nearby, and removing them permanently is going to be a very difficult task. We're going to take a look and find out where they're nesting and see what we can do to move it. Certainly away from CDC. That's not something that we want, and we apologize for any harm, both mental or physical, to the child out there. We'll do what we can within the limits and resources of our power. So thanks for writing in. We appreciate it, and hope the little one's a little bit better and able to go outside again.
Also, the second concern was for Parcheesi's Pizza Parlor. Parcheesi is a good place to eat, but the meatballs in the pasta and meatballs tray needs a lot of work. They taste like they have come from a bag, not homemade at all. The sauce is pretty good, but the quality of the meatball needs help. Thank you very much.
Okay, so thanks for your time, for taking the time to write and provide the feedback. But Parcheesi's does not have the capability of producing homemade meatballs. Okay, did not know that. Meatballs we have were chosen in a random taste test by NF Atsugi personnel. The cooks there and the club owner feels like the product we're serving fits Parcheesi's concept and meets the needs of NF Atsugi. That's from Brett over at Parcheesi's, the manager over there. So hopefully the reader will find, will maybe try another attempt at the meatballs, or find something that doesn't have the meatballs to suit their taste.
Yes, I like Parcheesi.
Okay, very good. So we are very happy that it's back open, and thanks to PWD for getting that back up and running after some emergent repairs were required. All right, so that's the concerns we have, a couple of easy ones, and today we've got 4 Bravo Zulus to mention, and MA3, please help us out with those.
All right, sir, our first one is for the Single Sailor Program. I really appreciate all the good things that Delivery Center put together for the junior sailors. Good job, and keep doing what you do best. Our next one is for PWD. A great big thank you to PWD for turning on the cold air conditioning. Your time and work is greatly appreciated. Our third is Operation Cleanup. Thanks to all the personnel this morning who gathered up for our Operation Cleanup. The operation wouldn't have been successful without all the volunteers. And our final one is again for PWD and the outdoor pool. Thanks to PWD for all the maintenance and repair and making the opening of the outdoor pool possible. The outdoor pool is an awesome place for kids to have fun and stay cool at the same time.
Okay, so next time we do the captain's call, we're going to find one of those nice, cool places with air conditioning, okay? Because this is not the room with it. You might notice a little glow. We are in the conference room here at Security Building, but this is where all the work happens, and we are very proud to be here. Again, my favorite building on the base, honestly, so this is a great place to be. So MA3, great job on the show today. We're very proud to have you on board. I'm very proud of the family that you came from, and you're off to do great things here in Japan. So thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so Senior Chief, thanks for filling in for Master Chief Wilkins. We will see you again pretty soon, actually.
Yes, sir.
Next couple weeks,
Yes,
as Master Chief Wilkins takes a little time away. So we will be back next week with a great captain's call, and we appreciate you tuning in. So we'll see you next week, and have a great week.